Welcome back. Another round here with Mono Black Eldrazi. I am Conley Woods. This is TCGplayer.com. Our hand is reasonable. We're on the draw. We have a bunch of 2-drops. Or not a bunch of 2-drops. Two 2-drops, and then a bunch of 3-drops. Okay, now we got a bunch of... now we got a bunch of everything. Definitely going to lead with Copter, of course. I always want to call it Thopter, because naturally it's a... Playing against... This could be multiple things. Could be Marvel Works. Although usually Marvel Works will play... Oh no, they play blue. I don't know if they play white though. It could also just be some, I don't know, weird blue-white flash with green. Could be a control... It could be... Oh, it probably is the Planeswalker deck, to be honest. There's like a Super Friends, Bant Super Friends deck that splashes with Oath for red and black Planeswalkers. Oh no, it's the all color Woodland Wanderer deck. Hooray! Well, that is bad news, Bears. This thing is pretty difficult to kill. I had Bearer of Silence for it. But it's one of those weird cards that just beats the crap out of me. Doesn't see a lot of play. It's not good in most matchups, not good against a lot of decks, but it's pretty good against our deck. I have 2 Scroungers, so I might as well discard them. Obviously, they're pretty good from the graveyard anyway. And we need the land. Reality Smasher is one of the few things that can maybe block this and deal with it. Using this mana again? Jeez. All right. It's rough. Rough. All right, I think I'm just going to Ruins plus complete disregard this. Cut him off of some mana. Is that even viable? Probably not. Man. I think the reason I'm doing this is mostly so that way I can rip Bearer of Silence and maybe save this game. I think that's the main reason I'm doing this. Cuts him off a little bit of mana, cuts him off a little bit of damage. Both those things matter. Keeps him from drawing an extra card off the Tomeo. That matters. Now he's got targeted Matter Reshaper, or Matter Reshaper's not even going to attack, so it's fine. Alright, so I get to kill Tomeo. That's good. I get to kill this with Wasteland Strangler. Maybe I'm making a mini comeback here. Ooh, and I get to play 6/6 Reality Smasher next turn. Alright, I like this. Play that. I do have to go to 2 in the process, but that's fine. I'm going to tap this just because this blocks more of the trample damage if I need to, even though this is the better creature block. I'm not planning on blocking either, but... Definitely attack here, get rid of the Scrounger, whenever I draw, basically. Doesn't matter. That's not great. I guess I could fire that off this turn, actually. Maybe it is great. It's one of the few things I could fire off this turn. It'll give me a scry for next turn, and maybe I'll get a card out of it. Ooh, I did. Gear Hulk. That's a big one because I would have died. So let's take the Gear Hulk. He's got... Wow. I'm dead. But I gotta take the Gear Hulk now so I don't die to the dude. Avison's probably gonna kill me, but maybe I'll draw something new with it. I don't know. If I chump block the Woodland Wanderer now with the 4/3, I'll go to 5, and then I won't die to 1 hit from the Avison. So maybe that's the correct play, as much as that sucks. Alright, put a counter on this. I can either block with my Copter this turn, which I might just do because I have a land to get rid of, so I can kind of go free loot. Or alternatively, I could take and go to 1. Both are viable options. He's not going to attack here. Alright, well, I guess I can't catch a break. Because that's pretty bad. We'll see what he does. I don't think he's going to put too many counters over here. He put 3, so I could still eat it. That's a strange number to put over there. Oh, I guess I die if I do that in either case. So I have to block. Alright, so I got to block here. Can I block with this? No. So I have to block here. Alright. Almost certainly dead. Literally can't imagine this working out, but I technically live, so I'll fight on. He drew another Gear Hulk. That's so annoying. Here comes a guaranteed Bear of Silence for the Robins. No, alright. I guess it's better that way. Well, he's got a lot of stuff. He's like Bant. I don't even know what to call that deck. I'm sure it's probably a known deck, just like Bant mid-range. Definitely bringing in the harsh scrutinies. I assume he's going to have spell callers as well. Transgress the Mind seemed quite good. Don't know if I want the Collective Brutality. What is it? Oh, I guess it kills Tireless Tracker and some. It kills stuff, so I was going to keep it for that reason. Reality Smasher doesn't seem great. I actually kind of want to stand the Mindbender instead. Seems like a slower, more deliberate matchup. Bring in a Wasteland Strangler. Take out 1 Matter Reshaper, sure. Liliana, meh. Kalitas, how's Kalitas? Doesn't seem that great. Seems like when I went through card advantage, not life gain or graveyard manipulation. I guess he did have the 7-drop Angel, but I should be able to nag that. I have 4 Transgress, 3 Harsh Scrutinies, 4 Thought-Knots here, 2 Mindbender at this point. Alright, I could see. Let's cut 1 Scrap Heap Scrounger for 1 Titan's Presence. I have 2 5s and the 4 Thought-Knots here to kill Avison. That seems like a valuable thing. Alright, let's book it. Back for game 2 against 4-color, 5-color mid-range. I don't know what it is. It's good. Creatures. Be right back. Alright, game 2 against creatures. That's all I'm going to call it from now on, just creatures. Ooh, Got to keep this hand. It looks pretty powerful, even if we miss a land drop, which, you know, we have 2 draw steps to get there. We have double transgress, so we have our first couple turns occupied. And then Pilgrim's Eye. Ooh, I kind of actually like this. This could get down some early damage. Yeah, I actually like that. On the play, getting down to your aggro if you can before you start transgressing is kind of worth it because, you know, next turn he's not going to have the ability to play too many things, so transgress can still disrupt. I could take his only 3 drop, for example, then take his only 4 drop and still disrupt him. I don't need to get it down as early. Whereas if I was on the draw, I would need to cast my transgress on turn 2 to hit his cheapest card. But here I can go ahead and play the 3/2. Get down a little bit of damage, even if I don't draw a land, which is the best scenario here, yeah. Because not drawing a land is obviously very bad and not what I want to have happen, but at least this way I'm making positive pressure and not sitting back doing nothing. So we can't cast any of this. I'm not too worried about the Archangel right now. Guess I'm just going to take the Woodland Wonder. It's the scariest card for sure. Gisela dies to Wasteland Wasteland Strangler, so I'm not worried about it. So I'm going to take Tamio and the Woodland Wanderer with my Transgress the Mines, and then eat Gisela with Wasteland Strangler and try to get the Avacyn with Thought Not Seer, but if not, I can get it with Barrow Silence potentially. Creature or land, which is nice. Still going to transgress here. I don't want to play Tamio and get that thing out of head. Actually, guess I don't know if it's probably valuable to get the Tamio. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to do it because I could play the Pilgrim's Eye here, but if he plays Gisela, which is what I expect, then I'm going to have a good turn 3 play regardless of whether I have a 4th land. Oh, he drew a... Wow. Alright, so I need to eat that thing ASAP. That was a really good draw by him, obviously. See if he Tamiyo's here, I'm not sure. He might Gisela instead. Yeah. Ooh. That was super good. We could take the Spell Queller for... Actually, I could take the Gisela for now. He can play Avacyn or Tamiyo, but I could take the other one, which I'm not. I guess I really want to take the... No, I'll be fine. Because this gets in positive damage momentum, which I can't do with the other play. Oh, wait! I'm so... Oh, I just screwed up. I'm so stupid. When I drew this, I realized that it fed itself, but it only feeds itself if I... Alright, now I have to draw land for that Thought Not Seer. Damn it. Alright, so the play I made was the correct play in terms of output, but it was not the correct play in terms of the fact that I only have 1 card exile right now, and when I drew this, I factored in that I was going to cast a Transgress the Mind off of it, so in my head I'd already pictured killing the Spell Queller. So at that point, by switching targets, I forgot to also process that, oh yeah, my guy won't have an exile card anymore to be able to hit the Spell Queller. Now, the good news is I hit the way more combat efficient thing. The bad news is if I don't draw a land for this Thought Not Seer right away, it's going to be pretty bad. I guess I could also just draw a land for Barrow Silence. That'll be fine too. But if I don't draw a land, it's going to be slightly annoying. It's basically the end result. Boom. Alright, did draw a land. So I'm going to actually play the Barrow Silence here. Thought Not Seer is good too. They're both really good. I actually like the... I like the Thought Not Seer because Wasteland Strangler takes care of that, and I could save Barrow Silence or something else. So this will take out Avacyn. Oh, he's got a Spell Queller. Not sure what I want to do here. I think I want to just take out... Yeah, that's fine. That was kind of a tough choice, because he either gets to play 6/6... Yeah, either way I'm kind of annoyed there. He won't have the ability to spell color after this, so I can at least get a Barrow Silence off. And he's almost certainly going to sacrifice this, which means I'll be able to kill the Tameo for free. Assuming he attacks with this. Oh, he's not attacking with that. Wow. Ooh, I could get everything. He's got Avacyn. Alright, so I'm just going to leave him with this Woodland Wanderer for now. I'm going to take his hand apart. And I'm going to kill Tameo. Alright, so we're going to take Thought-Knot here. We're going to take Spellcaller. We're going to put this on the... it's actually a fine play next turn because I'm going to play the Barrow Silence, so we'll put it on top. And then we're going to send our two useless creatures, not useless, but the two 3/2s at Tameo, leave back our Thought-Knot here for right now, because we're going to eat his guy, so this will kill Tameo. So he's left with just Woodland Wanderer, which we're going to kill with Barrow Silence. Tell me that was not a good turn. And you do not understand Magic the Gathering, folks. That was a turn. It all came together. I screwed up with the first Wasteland Strangler, but we pulled it together. Saying Wasteland Strangler and Woodland Wanderer non-stop is absurd. Oh, he drew a pretty bad one. Wait, how do you have two cards? I don't know how that happens. Okay, well, that was a good draw for him. We'll definitely double block here. He gets to draw a card off this, but that's fine. Can't be that much worse than a 6/6 Trample Vigil. We'll get to double counter up our Pilgrim's Eye. It's kind of nice. Somehow we're still way positive pressure on life total as well. It's down to 8. We're at 16. You would think with all the 6/6s he hadn't played that we would be lower, but we stabilized pretty well. We have 2/1 flyer, which is nice. We got oh, you got 8/8 trample. It's pretty good. I suppose. That is a great card to draw. Alright, we're going to play this. We're going to put 2 counters on him. We're going to attack him down to 5. Going to leave this in my hand in case I need to use it for both. I'm sorry, we're going to take him down to 6. I don't know why it's 5. And then if he doesn't kill either one of our flyers... Well, first of all, he's just dead to on board if he attacks. But if he doesn't kill one of our flyers, he's dead to Collective Brutality. Alright, now he can attack at least, which he should. This is the one way he's winning this game. And then I just kick this and kill him. I don't think he has any way to interact with this anywhere. I'm missing. Alright. Game trace. So I liked what we did for the most part. He's got a lot more creatures than I gave him credit for, but none of them died to Liliana as far as I know. And none of them died to Flame Tendrils as far as I know. So I guess we did fine there. This deals with Planeswalkers, as does Reality Smasher. I think this is a little better because it deals with Spell Queller. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep it as is and hope for the best. We have complete disregard and Titan's presence to mess with stuff. I think we're pretty well set up against them. We just have to draw the right cards. We'll be back for Game 3 against 5-color Energy Planeswalker Bant. He's mostly Bant. He's not 5-color. He's just playing that stupid Woodland Wonder. Actually, he does have Mountain in his deck, so maybe he's got something else going on. Maybe it's a sideboard or something, because we haven't really seen much. But we'll be right back for Game 3. All right, we're back. We're snapping this hand off. We have a lot of disruption. We have 3 black necessary cards, and we have at least 2 sources of black. So even though he's down to 5 cards, and he passed the turn without playing anything, and he scooped. So what happened there was our opponent mulliganed to 5, forgot that he was on the play. Forgot that he was on the play, and then skipped his first turn and scooped. The good news is that I'm pretty sure we were going to win that game. When your opponent mulligans to 5 and you have 2 discard spells in your hand, along with some like ruins that are going to pump up guys and stuff, we were just going to be off to a fantastic start. But unfortunately, we won't get to play that one out. That's fine. Our first 2 games were awesome. I learned a lot from them. That particular matchup is not necessarily something you're going to run into the GP, although you very well could run into it. It is certainly a viable deck, playing plenty of viable and real cards. Some of them might not be playing Woodland Wanderer, though. As a lot of people, I'm sure, are not willing to go that far. You're more likely to probably see a Bant deck with a lot of the same cards, the Gear Hulks and the Avacons and stuff that's similar to Blue-White Flash, but with Tameo and Gear Hulks. But regardless, that deck that we played against is kind of indicative of a lot of different mid-range decks. And you're really looking to do the same thing, which is just out 2-for-1 them. They're going to 2-for-1 you quite a bit with things like Spell Queller and stuff, but you can undo their 2-for-1s, especially in the case of Spell Queller, and Bearer of Silence, which is a 2-for-1 in your own right, and will undo their kind of Gear Hulk advantage that they got, as well as just rip apart their hand, which is what we're kind of looking to do against every single deck. And you saw it work wonders in at least Game 2 there, where our opponent had no hand, no creatures in play, no planeswalkers. We were just able to throw everything at it. That's where he got the extra card from. I just realized he had Tameo'd one of our 3/2s, so he drew a card off of it. Not that it's important, but in Game 2, that was why he had an extra card from that, and then he played another Gear Hulk. But it worked out, and we'll be back with another round here momentarily with Mono Black Eldrazi. I am Conley Woods. This is TCGplayer.com. We'll be right back.